What's up? What's up? What's up? Dang, how do you say it in Trini? Word. No, that's Barbados. He's like, no, that's not how you say it. But welcome, bienvenidos, buenos dias, konnichiwa. Welcome to the call. This is the Star Team organization of the Urban Heroes of Herbalife. I know that's a mouthful, but we're all here. Everybody's hopping on. Everybody that's here is supposed to be here. What's up, Mike? Michael, what's up? Everybody's hopping on. We really appreciate you guys. Me and my wife, Megan, she's right here. Woo, say hi. Hi. We're glad to see you guys. We do this every hump day of every week so we can get over the hump, continue our weeks powerfully after our Monday calls with our upline president's team member, Second Cut 15K, Super Mario McKinley, and then also our Urban Heroes organization wide call, 30K executive president's team member, Garen Jones. So the intention of this call is to keep us connected as a family, lock arms, so that we can remain to grow together. Nobody likes getting left behind. We always want to grow together and continue to get to where we get to with people with us, because we know John C. McGinley says that if you cross the finish line by yourself, you're only taking a walk, and we're all marathon runners. You raise your hand, sir. You got something real quick? Go for it. Wendell, was that a mistake? All right, I think it was a mistake because I see some legs. So my name is Cyrah Hawkins. My current pin is Millionaire Team. I've been a member of Herbalife for 3.5 lovely years. I love going through things because in the company, you don't just go through things, but you grow through things. And you never know what you can get to if you haven't been through something. So right now, my wife and I, we're in a new city. We're going through different trials and tribulations. That's financial issues, family issues, but through the grace of God and through the tools that we learned in this company and the friendships that we've made, we're just persevering. That word right there, perseverance, we're just making it through everything, and we ain't got nowhere to go but up, because what does Les Brown say? You're on your back and you look up, you can get up. Y'all ain't ready for no Les Brown. Y'all ain't ready for no John C. Y'all not ready. Y'all may be ready. I see people hopping on. Y'all look like y'all ready. Everybody who's on here is supposed to be here. Y'all firing me up. So, yeah, I introduced myself to you guys. Me and Megan's 1-year anniversary is next month. This ring I got her, guys, don't buy your wife a ring because it scratches me like she just scratched me. You'll get Wolverine scratch if you buy a woman a ring. She doesn't even try to do it anymore. It's just, you got me and put some soothing aloe. So, right. So, we got a fired up guest speaker on the call today. You all know and love her. Some of y'all call her Moose Juice. Some of y'all call her Ellen Swag. What's another one of her names? I just call her Fire right now. She's just a little firebug, fire beetle. And the thing I like most about Ellen is that her belief system is way up here. So since her belief system is way up here and she does the action to follow it, the results will come. She's doing President's Team work right now. So when the timing is right, 2 weeks ago on a call, last week we had a awesome guest speaker, Marquise Key. But 2 weeks ago on a call, what we were discussing is how when you do this amount of work and the timing is right, you'll get there. It's all about timing. And me and Ellen had some nice conversations, and the things that she's going to discuss on this call is going to blow your mind. It's very simplistic things, but when they're applied consistently over and over again, other people say that's insanity. In Herbalife, we call it Prez Team. You do the same thing over and over again, expect a different result. In Herbalife, you do get a different result. It's called a pin change. So this woman is literally working on her pin changing. She's building a massive team. She's coming from the boot state, New Orleans, as some people call it. It's funny, I just did a movie based in New Orleans. But she's killing it. Ever since I met her, I knew she would be great. And I'm esteemed and so proud, like a proud uncle, right? Not a father yet. I'm like a proud uncle. Look at my little niece up there. She's killing. She's murdering, man. I want to turn it over to her, and then I want you guys to Google this if you get a chance. I hope you guys have your notes because you're gonna be writing a lot of stuff down. I'm gonna get my notebook. I'm gonna be writing stuff down. It's a guy named Mansa Musa, the same last name as Ellen. And if you look up the richest king to ever live, they have the same last name. So Ellen is a part of some kind of royal family that's the richest ever to live. Somewhere in her living, like that name Musa, look up Mansa Musa, Mansa, Mansa Musa. It's a king, I think, from Ethiopia that was like worth $300 billion or something from his time. So we're about to hear from a person that's connected to that in some form or fashion. So listen to what she says, write it down, apply, and without further ado, let me present the some and introduce the others. Active World Team member, on the way to Global Expansion Team, Ellen Musa. Hey, 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 hey.
Yeah, hey, I like how you just said that. That's probably my like great grandfather or something. It probably is, because ain't not too many people have my last name, so it's the roots are deep, like the roots. That's it, roots. But how y'all doing, everyone? Ellen Musa, Active World Team, been a part of this business now for, it's gonna be 2 years on the 24th, so it's gonna be 24 months on the 24th of April. So I'm gonna just go crazy because I'm on Herbalife 24. So it's too many 24s for me to handle, but it's a sign that means something. So I was asked to kind of like touch on caring and like caring about your members, caring about your clients. And before I really want to go deep into how to do that or what I do to do that, first you need to know that you need to care about yourself. So get your notebook. Everybody get your notebook for real. I really prepared for this call. This not no off the top of the dome, fire me up Musa video that I always do. This is like real life. I really went and watched some stuff. So first thing I want you to write down is what I looked at to really find the things that how you learn about yourself. And it was by John C. Maxwell. John C. Maxwell, and it's called Winning with People. So he has this, it's on YouTube. It's called Winning with People by John C. Maxwell. There's like 5 parts of it on YouTube. I only got through the first part because it's 46 minutes, but it's all worth it, right? So he said that there's 5 basic things that you have to know before you deal with any type of person. And that's something that you have to deal with, it's something that you have to be prepared for, right? So number 1, he said readiness, right? And when he said readiness, he said, are you prepared? Basically what that means, are you prepared to make new friends? Are you prepared to get new clients? Are you ready to handle more people? Can you handle one more person in your business? Like, can you? That was like real, I'm relating all this to the business. Of course, John C. Maxwell didn't talk about Herbalife, but I'm talking about what this means to Herbalife and how you get ready to build. That's how you're going to build, because you are mentally and spiritually and emotionally ready to handle being a leader. Basically, number 2 was connection. Basically, relatability, connection. How are you connected to the person that you're about to help? What do y'all have the same likes? Do y'all have the same dislikes? Like, what is it that y'all are connected to? Number 3 was trust. Build that trust. Talk goals, talk dreams, talk deep conversation with your clients, because it's more than just a volume point. It's more, you plan to talk to them forever. When I get clients, I plan for them to stay with me forever, because once you come to me, I feel like you're mine, not property wise, but it's like you're my little baby. Like, I have to give you what you asked me to give you, because you came to me for a reason. And I done had a lot of different type of people, and you'll start to learn about yourself as you meet new clients, because you'll meet some clients that really is damaged, and you might not be ready to handle it, because I know I wasn't, but I had to. What I was going to do, let them go, and they might hurt themselves, right? So we can't do that, because we can be someone, we can really save lives besides nutrition-wise. Number 4, that takes investment. You have to invest your time. You have to invest your energy. You have to invest your feelings. So sometimes you might even have to invest something you don't want to. You might have, sometimes some people really don't have it, but they need it. So you taking a little bit, maybe helping somebody with a plan or with a shake, you know what I'm saying? That's not going to hurt you. If anything, it's going to help you. So 5, last one is synergy. How can y'all create a win-win relationship? How can y'all work together? Synergy, by the way, that's the name of Celeste Richmond and thing, right? Nutrition Club, Synergy. But synergy, like, how can y'all really link together to where no matter what, you know, y'all gonna reach that goal together. It's not where you got your client feeling like you're just barking orders at them. Did you make a shake? Did you do this? Did you do that? No, like, really, let's make our shake together. What works for you? You want to make your shake the night before and put it in the fridge? Let's do that. Whatever works good for that person. You're going to have to become a different, it's almost like you have like a jack of all trades, but you're a jack of all people. You know, like you can adapt and switch your attitudes to different people. And he also talked about this thing called the lens principle, like a lens on, like, think of like lens on a camera or whatever, right? The lens principle, right? What you looking through. And he said your life will affect how your lens is. Because let's say you had, you go through trials and tribulations in the beginning, your lens, let's just say that color is red. So you got red, more than half of your lens is red because you just was going through a lot of stuff before you got into this life where you started meeting new people that challenge you to be great. And now, your lens might be clearing up. It might have been foggy. Now it's clearing up because you're surrounding yourself with different people. So one thing he said that with the lens principle is 4 people skills that make that lens principle. Number 1 is who you are determines what you see. If you feel like you are this athletic, always happy person, that's what you're gonna see. You're not gonna see the negative person. You're gonna see, man, look at, I know I can make him happy. He's gonna be happy. You don't think nothing negative because your lens is different. Number 2 is who you are determines how you see others. Like I said earlier, like just now, about the type of people. Number 3, the way you see others is a reflection of yourself. If you're trustworthy, like I said, you're going to think everybody else is trustworthy. If you're, energetic, everybody's going to be energetic to you. It's like you don't take any type of negativity, like it can't survive in your brain, right? And who you are determines what they do. So whoever you are right now, and to other people, like when you're in front of people and you might not, Tasha, can you repeat? Oh, the way you see others, number 3, the way you see others is a reflection of yourself. If you're trustworthy, then you will see others as being trustworthy too. But number 4 is basically who you are determines what people do. So people see, we could talk numbers or whatever, but people, we don't even have to. People see you in the community doing camps. You see Amani, you see Steph, you see everybody out doing stuff. You see Boss and them making people burn 1,000 calories in 49 minutes. Like all this stuff you see people doing, you like, man, like I want to do that. Like I want to do that. That's why it's like, man, when I tell you, when I started my fit camps, it was me and nobody used to come and I would be pissed. But I was like, I'ma still do it. And look, me and Joey at camp today, it was packed. And I had shakes and everybody got shakes. Little kids, whoever, I didn't care who you were. You was about to get a shake and we all took a picture and everybody got their shake. So it's like, what if I'd have quit? What if I'd have been like, man, nobody gonna come anyway? That's because I just said nobody's gonna come, so nobody's gonna come. That goes back into your attitude. Somebody unmuted. You got a nugget? All right. So, caring about your people. That, write this down. Y'all write this down. The only difference between a positive and a negative spiral is action. So without action, that could determine you having the best day ever or the worst day ever. If you just sit and let the day make you and you don't make the day, then you don't have no choice but you're not going to get nowhere, because you letting the day or the circumstances of whatever that happened earlier, maybe in that morning, affect your whole evening, when it could have just been fixed in no time. 2 minutes, you could have fixed whatever that problem was that you had in the morning. So the only difference between a negative and a positive spiral is action. And what I mean by action, what are you doing every day to become attractive to where you can get those new people to really be attracted to what you do? And it ain't got to be attracted to the shake. It could just, like, I didn't attract Joey by a shake. I attracted Joey because I used to be in the gym so much that he thought, he knew I didn't have a job. He was like, why are you always in here? Because this is my job. I get to come to the gym whenever I want to help people get in the best shape of their life. You want to do it? Told me no, like 3 times. Now he's already about to hit 2,500 supervisor. But he told me no like 3 times. So, but I kept going. I kept being who I wanted to be. I never was like, oh, well, I don't care about you because you just a dummy and you work at the gym. No, I care about you because you work at the gym. And you don't get paid nothing. I know I got an opportunity that will save you. That's how you care about your people, because you just be genuine with the opportunity. And some people, you might not have tapped all the way into the opportunity yet, but I'm telling you, I used to be like that. I used to be like, I never been the type to plan anything in my life. When I joined Herbalife, it was so random. I had $73 to my name. It cost $72.11 to sign up. Oh, well, I'll figure it out. So I signed up. I said, okay, what now? Cyrah was there. My sponsor, Shonda Domingo. She said, okay, do this. I said, all right, I'm going to go do it. I just put it out there. And the person who signed up with me first is still in my business today because I cared. Like, you have to care. You have to know what that person does. You have to know what they like. You have to know what it is that they don't like so that you don't do it. And if you see somebody else doing it, you can stop it because y'all are friends. Man, what is nugget at? I got a good nugget for y'all. Man, I'm excited. All right. So, where is it? Oh, I do not decide for another human being. You do not decide whether this life is for that person or the next person, because this life is for everybody. And this is a cool thing, right? You don't have to write it because it's a lot. But let's just think about the alphabet, right? It's 26 letters, right? So it's 1 through 26, which represents A through Z. So if you write out the word knowledge, it adds the numbers where the letters are in, where how it falls in the alphabet. It equals up to 96%. If you write out hard work, now if you want to write 1, 2, 3 all the way to 26 and put all the letters, you can. I'm not telling you have to, but hard work, it adds up to 98%. So both are important, right? Knowledge and hard work, but it all falls short of 100%. When you spell out attitude, it's 100%. It's 100%. It's attitude. So however you start your day and however your attitude is, it's gonna determine your success or your failure for the day. And the better your attitude, the better that spiral is gonna be. And when your spiral is going, that spiral, aka momentum, I'm just saying, it's not gonna stop until you stop. So if you don't stop and you got a good attitude every day because you're grateful for the opportunity you have, like, really see what this opportunity can do for you. Like, try something new. I challenge like everybody on here for the first of the month. Like, really try to do something different for April. Like, I'm getting better with my money. I've sat on FaceTime 2 hours with my financial advisor to figure out how am I gonna save my money because I deserve to. Ain't no way I'm doing all this and helping people, and we just making this big impact, and I'm not good at saving my money. That's something that I earned. A lot of people don't know. Before Herbalife, look, I got an attempted theft charge on my name. That's a broke person crime. When you're broke, you steal. I used to steal a lot. And I ain't even got to go into it of who or where or whatever, but I got caught. So my first month in Herbalife was my first month on probation. And I paid all my probation with Herbalife money because I ain't had no job. So I said, well, I ain't got no job. I might as well see what I could do with this. And I had a good attitude because I had people around me that was proving to me that it worked. So as long as people keep going and proving that it worked, then eventually I became that person. And now I'm proving to other people that it worked. Does that make sense? And man, I'm just grateful to be on this call and just be able to like pour into everybody and really let you guys know that, you know, you are a leader. You know, you have to tell yourself every day when you wake up, you're a leader. And don't forget, like, it all starts with you. You have to personally develop yourself. It's just like running a car, and eventually you're going to run out of gas and you're going to be running on fumes. That's real life stuff because life never going to stop. So you're going to something always going to happen. Even simple stuff, you wake up and your phone didn't charge. Now your phone on 13% and you just woke up and your day is fresh, but your phone not fresh. Oh my God, who cares? Charge your phone and let's go. Like, people, like, don't make a big deal out of nothing. Nothing is wrong. When you wake up, it's like, it should be amazing because you get another chance to do everything that you didn't get to do yesterday. And that's how you just progress, and eventually you just get 1% better every day. And concentrate on what you can control. You can't control everything. Nobody can control everything in the world unless you're like, what's the dude from X-Men with the thing on his head? Whatever. He like Magneto, whatever. I don't know. I don't watch cartoons and all that stuff. Magneto, that's his name. So I got a few more things. Pick a direction and go. 2 reasons people do things. They need inspiration or it's out of desperation. So some people are desperate to stop living the life that they're living. I know I was. I don't know who else was. But I know I never went to jail before. Well, I have. But when I went this time, I was more scared because I was like, oh, shit. I messed up. Like, what am I going to do? How am I going to tell this to my parents? How am I going to do all this? Last month I got paid. I got to give my mom and my daddy $600. I just gave it to them. Here you go. Sorry for whatever I did. There's more. I got more coming. We're going to Disney World, qualifying for everything. Man, I found this like an old book, right, that I got. And I was looking in here and I seen a goal that I wrote from November, right? And I said, I'm gonna share it with you guys because it really, really meant a lot to me. And it was 5 commitments. 5 commitments. Millionaire team member Bernadette Carrillo, which is Enrique Carrillo's sister, she was the speaker in Houston in November 6, 2015. 5 commitments. She said, number 1, do the work and be teachable. She said, number 2, use the products. Be a product of the product 24/7. Every time you meet a new person and they might feel like they're not energized or they whatever, that's a product that you could tie into their emotion. Because all the products have some type of emotional connection. Like Garen loves pumpkin spice because of his grandma, right? Well, guess what? Dulce de leche tastes like my grandma cake too. So I drink dulce de leche all the time. Like, and can't nobody tell me it's nasty. Because it tastes like my grandma cake, so I know it ain't nasty. So number 3, she said, retail 10 new people every month. Just try to get 10 new people every month. And that will start to duplicate. And eventually you'll have that CG40, right? You'll start to get orders. And CG40 is roughly 5,000 volume points. Number 4, teach all supervisors to do 2,500 volume points. And number 5, she told us to set a goal, like a volume goal, right? And I put on there 12K every month. And what's my volume right now? 12K. Like, man, when I seen that, I was about to cry because I was like, damn, I really said I was going to do it. And it don't gotta happen right then and there. I wrote this in November, December, January, February. It took 90 days roughly, 3 months, 3.5 months. Sound like a 90-day plan to me. I had to figure out how to do 12K. And I didn't even plan it. It just happens like that. So that's what happened when you just keep going and doing this thing called Herbalife, because it all makes sense. It might not make all the sense in the world to you, but when you just keep doing what you're supposed to do, the universe going to put everything together for you. It's like a Rubik's Cube. I never could solve a Rubik's Cube. I don't know who can. But guess what? It's going to figure itself out somehow. Something's going to happen where you make that right turn or that right twist and your stuff just fall into place. And I said I was going to do 12K every month. And then on the next page, I said qualify for everything, 10K every month. It's my second month, 10K. And I know that if I do it, I'm going to qualify for everything. So I already got a tracker on Disney World. I'm not playing. Like, I'm going on Disney World. You have to believe in what you say. Miami, done. Gold VIP, done. First press team experience. And once you do it, you can't go back down. Like, you can't. I mean, you can, but you know when you feel that difference, you feel that, like, you can feel your work being done when you get to go to these special things. All that is confirmation that you actually was doing what you were supposed to do. So, man, I don't know how much time I got left, but I appreciate all of y'all. I hope y'all really got something out of what I said. I appreciate you again very, 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 very much. And man, just believe in yourself and believe in everything that you say, everything. I promise you, everything you want to do, you could just do it. All you have to do is take those little steps to get there. And remember that everything is cool, no problem. Like, everything is cool, no problem. You get a flat, cool, no problem. It don't matter. You can retail the money and go get a new tire. I retailed my rent before, and when I tell you it was the deadline, it was the deadline. But I did it. And Joey was there. He was like, what is going on? Oh. And then he is supervisor. I'm just saying. So you got to show people what it is. Show them what to do. If you're a supervisor, don't waste it. You're in the spot. That's like VIP in the club. You got the bottles. You got everything. You got the sparklers on the Formula One. The little club sparklers and the girls or the guys with their muscles out, you know. But, yeah, man, fire me up. Fire up. Appreciate y'all.
Can we give a silent clap for Ellen Musa, active world team, on the way to global expansion team? Guess what, Ellen? You have a question. We'd like to open up the line for questions. We're going to start with Megan.
Well, Ellen, since you started doing your 12K, and this is on behalf of more than just me, do you have, like, if you had to explain to a brand new coach or maybe even a client who thinks they want to become a member, can you break down your follow-up system? Like, how's your follow-up system changed since, you became a supervisor, since your team started to grow?
Well, my follow-up system, it never really, I always just started to, I always hit all my people up. Like, I try to make sure it's at least like a Monday and like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Like Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, I make sure I talk to like my people that are here, like in the city, around me. I guess what that's called, local, right? Local. And remote is the other people, right? Yeah. So my remote people, I talk to them like on like the other days, like Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, or Sundays, depending on, I pretty much know all my people. So I know like if they go to church, I ain't gonna hit them up on Sunday. I'm gonna let them do their thing, but I finally, this is new. Like I just did this. I did a group me thingy, and I like put all my clients in there that's local, and but it's cool. Like I like to really talk more. Like it's better to just always reach out and talk, like not on that app or that text thing, because they most of the time they don't respond. Like people don't respond to me all the time. Like don't think it's like I'm special or something, because I get ignored. I just got somebody that wrote in my group, can you take me out of here? I'll hit you up when I'm ready. I was like, cool. Okay, that's you. I mean, I know your goals still. So, remember all your people goals. So, you know, when you do follow up, sometimes you got to remind them about their goal. And, I just really reach out to everybody, make sure their day is okay. I don't really talk Herbalife in the first couple minutes. I just, you know, see what they're doing and stuff. And, then I bring up, you know, what did you have to eat? What was your snack? How can I help you get better? You know, stuff like that.
Cool. So just making the personal connection first, letting them know like the steps you were just talking about, these 5 steps, and then going into coach mode. Okay, you got that? You know who? You got that? All right.
Marshall Washington. You better ask your own questions.
No. Oh, okay.
Who it was?
No, Montreal has a question.
Yes, sir.
That me? I got a question. At what point in your 23, about to be 24-month journey, did you start implementing personal development? Was it at the beginning? Like, did you off the jump, you know, start doing the personal development? Or was it like later on in your growth?
Good question, sir. What's your name? You're a smart man.
Montreal. I'm the one, Baker, a.k.a. Baker Fit. And me.
Oh, Baker Fit. Yeah, so in the beginning, I always, you know, did personal development, but I'm not gonna lie, I did not apply it. I used to listen to a lot of Eric Thomas because when I first started Herbalife, I don't know, that's what Cyrah was listening to, man. But after a while, I was like, why he keep yelling at me? Like, I ain't like he yells at people. So I don't really like that because, I mean, I get it. Like, I got it, and I was like, yeah, fire me up. Like, he make you want to go, like, play basketball or, like, dunk on somebody. So I was just like, all right, cool. So I hear all these other names. Let me go listen to other people, too. And really, when it really started making more sense to me, and that was, like, right when I hit Active World Team 2, it was, I listened to a lot of Mark Hughes. I just listened to Mark Hughes because I was like, okay, he made this, so why wouldn't I listen to him when he's smarter than everybody? I just feel like he's smarter than everybody in Herbalife because he is Herbalife. So why wouldn't I go to www.video.herbalife.com and harmless plug? Cyrah, you stupid. I seen your face. Why wouldn't I go there when that's where all the guys' stuff is? I mean, come on, it's Mark Hughes, the man. Like, he's the man. But once I started, applying my personal development, I'm gonna say when, like right after I hit Active World Team in August 2015, and then we did that 90 days to get you thing. Remember that 90 days to get you, that last 90 days of 2015 thing. And I said, you know what? I started implementing, and no, my first video was at October LDW. Remember, y'all had left me, and I was in the room by myself, and I made my first personal development video in Dallas in the bathroom, and I had no shirt on, and I was trying to flex my abs. This stupid, and and I was like, oh yeah, I think I could do this, and it just made me want to keep doing it more and really studying it. And now I take notes when I listen. And sometimes I'll listen to a video like 2-3 times to make sure I get everything, because I don't write what exactly they say. I write what I think and what it means to me and how it relates to me, because nobody knows you more than yourself. So,
right, yeah. Being a student, not a follower. I understand. Like Imran said, you being a student, not a follower. Don't take orders. You do what makes sense to you. I get it. I appreciate it.
No problem, sir. Anybody else?
What's up, Ellen?
Yeah,
Ellen, my question is more of a motivation question, right? Mm-hmm. In terms of how you get your guys who are at supervisor to keep that motivation, because what happens here is we push until we reach supervisor, and there's like a plateau, right? So there's a whole lot of supervisors here, but after that, there's a few world teams. So how do we keep people motivated to get towards world team, towards top team? How would you do that?
So how would I motivate my team to consistently get that 2,500?
Exactly.
Do you do 2,500?
Yeah, I do.
You do 5K?
No, I haven't done 5K yet.
Okay, so start doing 5K first. You start doing this. Talking about your team.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so when you start, people always gonna do about half of what you do, right?
Mm-hmm.
So half of 5 is 25. So just start shooting for that 5, and all that is, and you can implement this to all your people, is new. New solves all. So the new starts to roll when you start to, just talk to different people. Start really, if y'all close and like local, y'all team up, or y'all get one time a week, even if it's one time a week, and y'all just hang out, where y'all just go out into the city or in the community, and y'all could just talk to people, and start plugging people into stuff to where it's like they feel like they have a role. Because some people, I feel like when they hit supervisor and then they get there and it's like, okay, well, I got 50%, but I mean, that's it. Like, I don't got no real leadership, or I don't have no role. Give them that role, appoint them that role to be like, you like treat them as that they already your diamond. They already a press team. They just didn't get there yet. They didn't have that switch yet. So all it is, you of course it all starts with you. You start doing that higher volume to where it's like, well, I got it. I want to be up there with him when they start seeing your name on whoever top volume or whatever. Like when I see top volume, I get excited because I want people to see that I'm doing this. So it's like, you can do it. You can do it too. And like I said, y'all get together and just really share your goals, go over your goals daily, make sure you know all your team's goals, so that sometimes, like I said, not just clients need reminders, your members and your supervisors need reminders too. Because sometimes people get lost in their why because they get tired or they overthink. Because Herbalife's not hard. It's just people really overthink too much because they worry about volume. But as long as you be genuine, you keep talking to every single person, and everybody you see, you offer them that opportunity. Do not make a decision for somebody else. Then I'm telling you, it's gonna work. It's gonna duplicate. Cause that's all I've been doing. I haven't been doing anything out the box, but trusting more in myself and believing more in myself, and talking to every single person. And that comes with that attitude. So you might have a lot of shy people on your team. You be that breakout to where they break out. When you break out, that's when they gonna break out. They might be scared. So a lot of times I'm by myself, I'll break out on myself and surprise myself, because then I get to go back and tell my team, hey man, I was in the mall today and I just walked up to this girl and guess what? She ordered $300 worth of stuff, because that really happened to me. Like, you gotta, create that story, create that thing to where you go tell your team and they're like, man, I'm gonna do that. Shoot out declarations. It's so many things you can fire up with your team. And I definitely, we talk later offline too, and I'll just tell you more stuff that I can do. But yeah, you do it first and become that leader and become the example to let them see. So it's like, nobody, like I said, nobody wants to be at the top by themselves, and nobody wants to be at the bottom by themselves because it's overcrowded. Yeah.
Thanks, Ellen.
You're welcome.
Ellen.
Yes.
So my question is, obviously, with all the volume that you're doing, is a lot of your volume retail, like your personal, what you do, or do you rely on a lot of downline wholesale volume?
I always try to make sure I do. It's like half. It's like half and half. So whatever, I always make sure at least my personally purchased is like I'm gonna do 25 by myself, but I try to make sure it's half and half. Like 5 right now, it's about half. Cause I got like group volume and all this stuff going on right now too, so it's like a lot of numbers everywhere, but it's like I got like 7,000 on my own, and then the rest is like, so you just always like always working. Like I said, as long as you working and your people see you, and like make sure you prove everything that you're doing. If you don't take no picture, then it didn't happen. That's what I tell everybody. And I said people don't care. Oh, I don't want to take no picture when they can take a trial or get a trial. I'm still gonna take the picture. You can cover your face. I don't care. I'm still gonna take the picture. So, you know, let people see, like, man, look, I'm changing. You about to change your life. What you scared of? Like, you gotta, you know, have that assurance. But yeah, most of it is I do like half and half, cause I always have all my people, and I'm looking up right now, cause my web, I got all of my client webs right here on my wall. And you know, dig back into your client web. And if you never did a client web, you just had to hit me up and I'll show you. But I can't do it right now. It's too much. But look, like crawl back into your client web and dig in there and see whose name's not keep like popping up. Like if their name hasn't been on your web in 2 months, you might want to hit them up because they probably just waiting on you anyway. So yeah.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Good. Those are some fabulous questions. Do we have any more questions before we go to our next section? Is everybody good? Oh, we got another one. I see you, sir. Go for it.
Hi, name is Mikhail from Trinidad and Tobago also. Actually, Jason is my applying.
Yeah.
I'm also a WOC member. I just want to ask a question. Let's say, for instance, if it is you're going to a new country for the first time to experience their LDW, so what would be the first thing you do when you touch down in the country itself?
Wait, you say you come in, you wait, say that again?
All right. I said the question, right? You want me to repeat the question?
I'm listening.
What is the first thing you will do if you're going into a new country for their LDW for the first time?
Oh man, I'll cry. First thing I'll do is I'm gonna cry. No, I'm just playing. Nah, man, I don't know.
Because there is, I just want to.
You trying to ask me to? No, I'm just playing. You want me to come to LDW?
The reason why I'm asking that is because I'm actually going to the Canada LDW with my applying next week. So I want to know, like, if it is you was going to another country for LDW, what would be the first thing you will do when you enter the country?
Oh man, I definitely try to. I definitely would meet, you know, as many people as you can. You know, plug in and get with as many people as you can. Of course, go get registered. Get all the good stuff that you know you get when you register at an LDW. You qualify VIP. You get some fancy gifts. I saw them because Super Mario spoiled it and put it online. So, but man, I just really just go out and see what's out, you know, besides just Herbalife. Like, you get the opportunity to go to other countries because of Herbalife, but that don't mean you have to stay with Herbalife the whole time. Go see, because you do have a life, you know, outside of this. Like when I went to Utah, right? Yeah. I went sledding. I never, ever thought I'd ever go touch anybody's sled or ice or snow. So it wasn't all about Herbalife. Oh man, thanks, we qualified. No, I'm about to go do some stuff that I never thought I'd do in my life. So I go, you know, adventure, like go find what it is. Like Jim Rohn said, live a life of adventure. Like go get into some stuff and man, have fun. I wish I'd come to Canada. I wish I could.
Ooh, I'll enjoy that if you do that.
Man, congratulations. That's what's up.
All right, thanks.
You're welcome.
That's a good one, Ellen. Live a life full of adventure. Better live a life full of adventure than to sit in a corner for 100 years. Better to live a life of adventure. Like when Jim Rohn would tell you, you'd be like, what is he? Oh my God, he's awesome. What you got to say? So again, we have to give it up to Ellen. We're going to do a quick section, just a refresher for the veterans. I see some new faces on the call. Calling users, you're not going to be able to see everything, but we'll say it for you very fantastically. So we got this thing in Herbalife. I know when I first started, my sponsor, Super Mario McKinley, said, do you want to get results? or make money? And I said, both. So if you want to make money in Herbalife, which everybody will, all of you will be very rich and wealthy. I just going to go ahead and give that to y'all. You might want to just reach and receive that, because it's just going to shower and make it rain a lot of income on all of you, and you're going to be financially responsible and know what to do with it. So we have this thing called the marketing plan. So to learn the Herbalife marketing plan, you can do a couple of things. One, you can ask your sponsor. If your sponsor doesn't know, you can look in your H&P that you got and look in your booklet 4, and it'll have the marketing plan outlined on page 3. That's 2 things actually you can do. The third thing is you can take your butt to a training. Now everybody ain't fancy like my man going all the way to Canada, Mikael. Like everybody can't just go with their sponsor to Canada, right? That's awesome. But go to your local success training seminar. Maybe a sideline has an Herbalife opportunity meeting. Herbalife has a lot of webinars. Go to a training. We're going to be touching LDW at the end of this call, but go to a training and learn a marketing plan. I had to hear it about 8 times before I fully understood it. So it's one of those things you got to hear over and over again. And that's why we're doing it. So the first level of the marketing plan is member. You don't want to not be a member. You want to be a member. What store we shopping at the mall? Macy's? What's over there? You go to Macy's, do you want 25% off or you want to pay full retail? I know when I shop, I want a discount. I don't want to go pay full price. I want like the hookup. I want a member rewards thingy or something. So in Herbalife, $70. Like you said, Ellen had $72 to her name. Her H&P was $72.11. She had $73. It was $72.11. She made that investment. Everybody has that same opportunity. You give somebody the idea, hey, you don't like your job? Boom, $70. You get a tote bag. They got new tote bags, by the way. They're bomb. New tote bags. You get some samples, and you get some literature on the company. Okay, you'll have a catalog in there and some booklets on the company and some other cool things. They put really cool things in there. 25% discount. Yay! So the next level in the marketing plan, after you sign up and be a member, is senior consultant. That magical 500 volume points. What is a volume point? Megan, what would you say a volume point is? Ellie,
It's our universal, it's like $1. It's our universal currency in Herbalife, just because we're in so many different countries. So a volume point is basically equal to $1 US.
Because we are open in Trinidad. We are open in Canada. We are open in Beijing, China. So you want to learn how to make $1 million? I show you. You listen. 500 volume points. So it's roughly $500 worth of retail. What is retail? When you order your products, that's retail volume. When you sell a nutrition plan for somebody, like if Megan gives me money and I give her product, that means that I just retailed her. She pays me full price and I have a 25% discount as a member. But once I do that and accumulate 500 volume points, I now have a 35% permanent discount or savings. That means that if I sell a budget plan, which is 109 volume points, we're trying something new here, guys. Bear with us. So I want you guys to look in on this. So these are the core nutrition products, right? So I know a lot of people have their different variations of everything, but basically the way I learned it is if somebody gets one protein drink mix small, one Formula One healthy meal mix small, well, same size for Formula One, a cellulose, right, and a tea, which is Megan, can you hand me the tea over there? This is a large tea, but if they get all this in a small tea, that's how many volume points, Vanna Black? This is a budget plan.
109.
So 109 volume points for this. In full retail, it's anywhere from $150 to $155 for this plan, this budget plan. So it just depends on tax and where you're at, right? So if you do your own budget plan and get 109 volume points, if my math is right, if you find 4 other people to do that with you, or if you find 1 other person that goes and finds 3 people, or if you find 2 people and each of them find a person, if you do 4 more budget plans or find people who it equals up to 4 other people, you're now a senior consultant. And you can do that without even ordering your own nutrition plan. You might not have any money to your name, like when Ellen started, and you can just tell 4 people, or 5 people rather, and if they get their nutrition plan, now you get a higher discount. Who likes saving more money? Who likes going to Target and saving 35%. Because I've been in Target before, and you can spend $100 easy. Imagine going there and save 35% just for being a member or a privileged member or a senior consultant. So that's how we get senior consultant. Everybody tracking? Tracking like an Amtrak? The next level. And all you have to do is do that in 1 month. So you get a full calendar month. So today is March 30th. So if you start on April 1st, you get that whole month. If you start on March 30th, you have all the way to March 31st. So it's 1 calendar month. Now, the next level, qualified producer. Now, let me tell you something about this. I like being qualified and I like producing. It's 2 things that I love. So it goes from 35% all the way to 42%, right? So let's say we're going to start selling advanced plans now. We like it being advanced. And if we sell an advanced plan, we get how many volume points, Megan?
183.
It's about 180.
Approximately.
It's about 183 volume points. Thank you. And it costs anywhere from $250 to $255. And what that plan consists of, if you're starting somebody on the core nutrition, there may be a 24 beast. We can talk to Joey about that. But they're going to get the same thing in the budget plan, and they're going to get an extra Formula 1 and protein drink mix. Okay? They're going to get an extra one. Now, you can get the big boy. It'll cost a little more. Or you can get the little man right here, and it'll cost a little less. So vanilla and chocolate, chocolate and vanilla, whatever, right? But they're going to get 2 shakes a day for 30 days. Plus, they're going to get the tea and the cellulose. Now, if you're like me and you want your clients to be successful, you might want to invest in them just like they invested in themselves and get them a $2 shake cup and an $8 water bottle. I usually like starting them off with the little clear ones. You can get the deluxe ones, but they've been sold out kind of. But I like the clear because it just makes them feel more lean and more crystal clear. When they start beasting like Joey and Montreal and doing 24, Ellen, I get them the green one that says 24 on it because they're beasting, but leaning out. I usually invest $10 of my own profit in them because it's a promotional tool. That's why when you look in your office under promote tools, you see this because when they're out at the gym, drinking their tea, drinking their shake, people are saying, oh, what are you doing? Then they're like, girl, I'm doing Herbalife. But they ain't really got to say nothing because it's on there. So Harold Magaju taught me when he first started that you don't want me drinking my tea out of a Miami Heat bottle. I'm at the gym drinking, thank you. Thank you, sir. I see you, Mr. Gregory Harris's iPhone, right? So, you want people doing that. So it's 2,500 volume points in 1 to 3 months. How do we do that? Can you show them the advanced plan again? So if you're doing the advanced plan, right? Boom, advanced. These products with the tea and you're doing those products with the tea and the cellulose, 2 shakes a day, tea and cellulose, 183 volume points. So you get anywhere from 1 to 3 months to do however many budget and advanced plans that you want to do, right? Accumulate those volume points. If my math is correct, that's about anywhere from 10 to 15 people over the span of 1 to 3 months to get 2,500 volume points. All you got to do is do double what you did to senior consultant, right? And it's 3 levels deep. So if it's Cyrah and I tell Ellen, then Ellen goes and tells Joey and Montreal, then Montreal goes and tells 2 people, and then Joey comes to say, I'm going to tell 3 people. That's already about 8 people just from you telling 2 people. It gets crazy in Herbalife, 3 levels deep. So the next level after qualified producer is actually another level in there, but we're not going to talk about that, right? Look in your booklet. It's called Success Builder. I want you to research it. Come back next week. Tell me how to do it. So the next level, as my wife would say, the coveted, boom. Supervisor. 50% retail profit. It comes with royalties. It opens you up to vacations and to qualify for promotions. It's even higher levels where you can get bonuses. It's crazy. But 50% retail profit. Crazy. Half off. Where can you go and get that? So let's talk about the ultimate plan. So if you're getting into the ultimate plan, right, that's going to be, boom, about 232 volume points for the ultimate plan. And what that consists of is you got your budget plan right here. It's 1 shake a day for 30 days, the tea and the cellulose tablet. Then the advanced plan is just 2 of them, right? Can y'all see this? Can you get a thumbs up? Y'all can see the product? So if they get 2 shakes a day for 30 days, plus the tea and the cellulose, and the cell activator, and the multivitamins, and the aloe, we can't even hold all of this product. because they're going to be so successful, right? If they get all of this and get the ultimate plan, plus we're getting them shake cups and water bottles. We might get them a tablet crusher. If they're crushing their nutrition plan, we might set them out with a half-gallon water. We might get them some water. That bit wet, right? They doing that. Man, all you need is 4,000 volume points. You get over the course of 12 months, a whole year. You can do that in 1 month. There's people that have did it in 2 weeks. There's people that have done it in 2 days. There's people that have done it in 2 hours. You get a whole year to do 4,000 volume points. And the cool thing, when I told y'all it's 3 levels deep, so if this Sharpie, this is a purple Sharpie, if this is Cyrah, and Cyrah brings in Ellen, and then Ellen brings in Joey the Beast, then Joey the Beast brings in somebody, that's 3 levels, right? So whatever volume, whatever they retail, it's all coming to you. Whatever 3 people. You don't even have to know this fuchsia Sharpie guy. You don't even got to know the orange Sharpie. But this purple Sharpie right here, all you got to do is tell them about these nutrition plans and these results. And whoever they tell, whatever volume they do, is going towards your qualification for supervisor. So don't go out and think you got to be Ellen and do 10,000 volume points by yourself. You can go do 4,000 by yourself, but let's say you go do 1,000 by yourself. That's about 10 budget plans. That's about 6 advanced plans. That's about 4 ultimate plans. You just go out and do that, and then it duplicates. You get the supervisor from the team that you're building. They're doing it with you. I'm standing back up. I'm 32. That knee is crazy. So it's a buddy plan. It's a buddy system as well. So let's say if you do 2,000 volume points and you bring in somebody in your front line, which means somebody signs up to be a member just like you. If they do 2,000 and you do 2,000, that's going to be a buddy system to supervisor, which is you can call it in. Both of you guys, since you have a combined 4,000, can go to supervisor. Oh, joint support. Yes, ma'am. Woo! I took some today too. But it's all different kind of ways to do it. If you look in your booklet it's like if you do 2,000 and this person does 1,000, this person does 1,000, and that person does this, and unencumbered volume and encumbered volume. And it's all of these terms that you have to go to trainings and learn, read your books, hear it over and over again. But just know that if you're going for supervisor, or if you have people that's going for supervisor, who in here has people going for supervisor? If they have people they want to bring with them, tell them to go to a training. Bring them with you to a training. Maybe they're not in your area. Link them up with one of your sidelines. Get your butt to a training and learn more about the buddy system. It's right in the book. It's right on your myherbalife.com. But when you combine to that 4K, that 4,000 volume points, and y'all do it together, man, that's 2 people that can go for the price of 1. And I think they built it as deep as 18 is the record. They had a combined amount of 4,000, and it was like 18 levels down that they did it or something. They just add 1,000 each level, and it got crazy. They did like 18 at once. That's like the record in Herbalife. So that's the marketing plan. Those are some samples of nutrition plans. Of course, if you want to be like Tasha and add joint support or add skin or one of our other lovely products, you can just add that on and add the tax to that as well. Yeah, let's go 20 levels with it with the buddy system. So guys, like I said, I had to hear it 8 different times. I've heard it all different kind of ways. Do your interpretation, study that marketing plan, because that's how we get to where we want to get to. That's how we retire our mothers. That's how we quit our jobs we don't like. That's how we get the stuff that we want and live this life that we want to live, is by doing this over and over again and teaching it, doing presentations like this. So Megan's going to close us out with some announcements. What's up, Amani? She's going to close us out with some announcements, and then we're going to end the rest of our week powerfully. So I'm going to turn it over to Megan.
All right. So in case you guys haven't heard, well, we all know that the next big event is April LDW. What was your name, Mikael? Did I say it right? You said you were going to the one in Canada. And if you haven't already got your ticket, you can go on your Herbalife office and get your pre-purchase ticket like right now. They're still on there for April LDW. So I don't know how many. Oh, Tasha got her wristband. Some other people got the wristbands. They already got their ticket and they're going. So that's really exciting. The best thing about our team is we're all spread out. We're all going to different cities. The LDW is in so many different cities. So we'll be able to come back here together and talk about what all these speakers said. So we're very, very excited about that. we haven't decided what city. Are we going to? We don't know what city
San
we're going
Fran
to
or
yet.
LA, we gotta see.
We're either going to San Fran or LA since they got 2 of them out here in California. The next announcement, if you haven't heard about the 35th anniversary promotion for new members, it's real cool. So the way it works is if you are a new member, or if you have any new members on your team that joined in between January and March, if they do 500 volume points, and Cyrah just showed us how to get an easy way to get 500 volume points. If you do 500 volume points in 3 consecutive months, you get to choose a real cool prize. And they have some cool things to choose from. There's a Herbalife fitness kit, and they have like some, they didn't even have that at the summit. They have a new water bottle, a new towel, a new bag, or you get to choose like a rolly backpack, or you could choose some cash, which is always cool. You can do that. So if you joined in January, but you didn't hit 500 volume points that month, you can start qualifying in February, and so on. So as long as you join, or your members join anywhere in those 3 months, and they have 500 volume points consecutively, they get to choose one of those cool prizes. And
I want to interject real quick.
Oh.
Keep that thought, because
Okay.
she'll lose her thought. You got your thought?
It's right here. I got it.
Keep the thought.
I got it.
So that means you can sign somebody up right now, today, or tomorrow, and they can get 500, start off with a senior consultant order, and still qualify.
Oh, look, he stole my thought. That's what I was thinking.
When you marry.
Yeah. Anyway, so I don't have to keep
digress.
the thought. So yeah, like he said, that's the cool thing about it. And those are the only other 2 announcements. I want to shout out anybody who's their first time on the call or haven't been on the call in a while.
Shout out.
Ashley Clark is here. Where'd she go? Well, she was here. Where'd she go? Anyway, she's not here.
Yep, call her out.
Yeah, I wanted to shout Ashley Clark out because what? Wait, what? Who was that?
I missed it.
Yeah, McKinney. Colin.
Oh, there she is. Oh, see, it said Ashley Clark on there. Now it says a Center 1C Jewel.
Yeah, we're going to call you
Yeah,
out, girl.
eccentric Jewel. Okay. Yeah, we're real proud of you, Ashley. Ashley's growing her team, and she has some really excited people. So now she's here. She's going to get her people on the call.
Woo-hoo.
And I just want to shout you out and say, hey, girl, to you.
Yeah, don't you have a new senior consultant? Yeah. We're going to shout her out. Who's your new senior consultant, girl? Who is it?
Marissa.
Yeah, Marissa.
Marissa.
Yeah, Marissa.
So because she became a senior consultant, she's actually 1/3 of the way done qualifying for this promotion.
Yes.
So she does that 2 more months in a row, and she gets to choose one of those awesome prizes.
Gerald
and we got
McKinney.
Gerald McKinney.
First call.
Where's Gerald
Hey.
McKinney? Where you at? Where's Gerald? Let me see.
Right there.
Where?
Right there.
Oh, in the arm? No. Where
Is
you
it
at?
Colin?
Oh,
Colin.
he's a calling music. Oh, is that a 318 number? Whoever's
Welcome to the
unmuted.
call,
So
boss.
anyway, yeah.
You already know it was 318.
Got him.
I don't know.
You already know that's 318. That's
Oh.
Baker. That's Baker.
I don't know my area codes.
These are 666 number. Also got a new senior consultant on the call, Shakitra.
Shakitra. Hey.
Oh, that
New senior
Keith.
consultant.
Hey.
Yeah,
Trinidad.
we got
Hey,
our
shout out to all the
Trinidad guests.
Trinidadians on the call.
You guys can join us anytime. I like hearing you talk.
Hey, man, y'all got to stop. Watch out. Y'all going to stop talking all sexy in front of my wife, man. She like all y'all island guys, man. I'm going to come down there and hang out so I can get, the twang. But nah, man, we appreciate everybody being on the call, man. You guys are family. Ellen, please do start a thread in the team page so we guys can write down notes or any takeaways. And, you guys turn up.
Yeah. Baker.